did you find your boots on the ground person?
He's actually local in Conroe. So he drives around and he's going to be the same guy that goes to my other facility. And I actually found him on Nextdoor app.
Mhm.
Actually, I found
Oh,
both my
cool.
people on Nextdoor app.
Okay.
Our admin lady, she is a teacher. Um, and then the other gentleman is a local guy who goes out there.
And what does your admin person do?
Um, she does everything with the tenants. So she calls them, gets payments, answers the phone. Um, she doesn't really do bookkeeping or anything like that yet. So she's pretty much just answering the phone and making sure that everything on the website is correct and all her tenants are paying, the leases are there, and they have renters insurance.
Okay. How much do you pay her?
I pay her 300 a month.
300 a month. Okay. And then the boots on the ground person?
I pay him 200 a month.
Oh, okay. That's not too bad. So you just budget like $500 a month to at least take a lot of the work off of your hands. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, we still oversee them and then I do the bookkeeping, but
Mhm.
the general.
Yeah, that shouldn't take too much time.
Yeah.
Okay, good, cool. Okay, we have a couple of questions. Let me just put these in real fast. Okay, hang on. One of them is at 50% economic occupancy. What is your expense ratio?
Um, right. Percentage wise ratio, I can't do the math in my head, but our overhead is about 3,400. And we have about 5,700 right now with our occupancy, with our tenants and stuff like that, being at just under 50% occupancy. And we've rotated through most of our tenants that don't pay. So we're at like 0.5% maybe economic vacancy. Because all of our tenants that were struggling or had issues or anything like that, we've kind of pushed them out.
Did you have a lot of units that were like full and you have to get rid of the stuff and things like this, or was it like just empty units?
They were actually empty. When we were going to take over the property, there was a ton of them like that, and they actually right before close cleaned out all of them.
Oh,
Which was unfortunate because we did get a couple of calls the next few months of people saying, "Is my stuff still there?" And it wasn't, but that wasn't on us. So
yeah, because you're not supposed to really clean anything out unless they go through the auction process.
yeah. So pretty much if they didn't have record or it wasn't locked or I don't even know, they just went through and cleaned a ton of them and kept the people that they liked.
They're probably like, I need to go through all this stuff and take everything just so I can sell it on eBay or something.
Right. Something.
I'm sure that's what they were thinking. Like, oh,
It was nice for
okay,
us.
good. Yeah. So, and then how much, what do y'all project you're supposed to make with this thing on a monthly basis with 122 units?
I actually don't have it completely full in my expenses.
Well, I mean, let's say like 90% full.
At 90% full, we're projected to have just under 13,000.
Oh, good. Okay.
So obviously want to get to that point.
Yeah.
Because and we only did one rent increase and we're not really looking to do that anytime soon. And I actually didn't project that for the next like year. So we probably will just because of taxes and insurance and everything.
What's the taxes on this thing? Oh my God, I'm sure it's expensive.
We will
Texas, right?
definitely find out. We have
Yeah,
about
okay.
12,000.
Okay.
But obviously we're going to try to fight that and see what we can do because that's not what it currently is. That's just what we projected.
Yeah. Okay. So we got the asking price. How much did the wholesaler end up making?
Can I answer that? I never know if it's okay or not.
I don't know if you want, if it's up to you.
Yeah, he made $125,000.
Yeah.
So put that in the span of owning something for 10 years, that's ridiculous. So he definitely took more than like I will make from the property without selling it.
Yeah. Well, you'll definitely make that on the back end when you sell.
Yeah, selling it, I'll make that, but for operating it,
yeah,
yeah, probably not.
Okay, were you able to would you have a conversation with the seller during due diligence since this was from the wholesaler?
No, not for any information that we actually needed or wanted. We did actually try to reach out because for a while there it was getting quite shady. So we did reach out to the sellers just to see if we could buy it from them with a little bit more. But they're like super country bumpkin. They're like, I don't know, it's under contract. So but like for actual like data and documents and information and financials and stuff, they had no idea. Because come to find out, the property managers were the ones that had most of the information, and we didn't find out about them until after closing. So we thought the sellers were in full communication with the wholesaler, and I don't think they were. So when we reached out to the sellers, they really they didn't know what was going on. So yeah, we didn't really know that.
Yeah. Yeah, usually typically you don't reach out to the sellers. It's bad etiquette, but every once in a while I'm like, I ain't getting any information from this person. Let me go talk to the seller.
Yeah.
This is kind of how I am. Yeah.
But I would have called the property management company, but I didn't know that's where the information was coming from. I didn't know there was a property management company because it was
They had a property management company managing of this property and it was only 12% full.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh, it's crazy.
Yeah. So we had no idea. I thought the people that we were talking to were the right people. So, but they weren't.
Cool. Well, definitely after you close on the next one and get it up and running, it's in Texas, it's a couple hours away. So after you close on that one, you have to come in and tell us a story about that one too, because I'm sure everybody would like to hear.
Right. That one should be better.
Is that a mismanaged property or is that income producing or what is it? Your next one?
It's kind of a mix depending on what your classification of mismanaged is, because it's not on Google Business. You know, they like rarely answer their phone. You know, just kind of a backcountry kind of property, but it is income producing.
And what is and like how big is that one, and like, you know, how many units and stuff?
That one's 97 units and it is like 99% occupied.
Oh, cool.
So
okay,
we're gonna raise
and you should be able to get a bank loan for that then, right?
We do. We have actually the same bank.
Oh, cool. Well, see, now you
one.
have a relationship with this bank. So you can be like, hey, let me go buy another one.
Right. I was like, well, let me give you one that's stabilized since you like took a risk on us for this one. I'll give you one that'll make you some money right now. So
that's cool. Good. I like it. I like it. Cool. Good.